Due to unforeseen circumstances, the garden was mostly idle last year, so to some extent this is a spring of recovery measures. For example, I have no homegrown seed potatoes to draw on for this year's crop. This is the state of the garden in late February, so most of the activity right now is indoors. One experiment underway is with mini tubers. By this I mean the little tubers that form when potatoes are held in warm storage. When they have no soil or moisture to grow into, if after some time they express tiny new tubers. I shall attempt to grow this year's crop partly from these tiny potatoes, so I am starting them in good conditions to check that the eyes will sprout normally. In the photo, the cells that have a white stick are showing signs of eyes sprouting. In addition, I am growing on the sprouts from some commercial yellow potatoes purchased from the store. So far about half of these small sprouts have produced roots and shoots. Hipper seeds are also germinating to produce plants for the garden in summer. I was watching a video where a gardener in a much warmer country has been able to propagate onions by forcing sprouts from old onions in storage. These are from non-sprouted onions. First attempt on the right shows a cut onion segment that started out sitting nicely on the jar neck, but it rapidly dried out in the dry atmosphere of a Canadian house in winter. The cut segment became much smaller and fell through the neck of the jar into the water and had to be rescued. So the second attempt I placed in a plastic bag. This produced a more appropriate humid environment. My onions only seemed to produce 2 offshoot onions. These are more pepper seeds germinating, some old seed with mixed results and some cayenne pepper seeds of much more recent vintage. I know spring is here since these fig cuttings suddenly burst into life a few days ago.